it going? So, just gonna give you a little update here on how we are doing on the bus and what we've been able to accomplish in the last week. All right, so the biggest things that we managed to accomplish are managed to get 3 windows closed off. I'm gonna be putting a heavy layer of spray foam insulation on the inside of the panel, and then I'm putting up framing for a wall today. Hopefully, we are currently standing in Pip's room right here, blue line ish. So we have an emergency window here that'll pop out for her for obviously in case of emergencies, but then for the summer we're gonna get magnets with bug screen that we can put around the windows to make it more comfier and no bugs. So I've been working on getting some of these holes in the ceiling fixed. It really makes the bus seem a lot bigger in the back when there's nothing hanging down from the ceiling. But we got a stove. We got a cook stove. So we found this on eBay. Real nice cook stove. Gentleman was extremely nice. He helped us out a lot. So then we also moved in our wood stove. It's pretty big, but I would rather have it a little too big and make a little too much heat than be too small and be too cold. The plan is we have 2 options: to go through the ceiling or through a window. We're not really sure which is going to be the choice, but one of those 2. So, and then the biggest thing is we have got art painted. The door is gonna come out. I'm gonna either custom make or purchase a roughly 28-inch door. Probably gonna end up having to custom make one. But yeah, got the front painted. We're gonna leave the grill just because it looks kind of cool. It is raining, so this is gonna be fast. Finished taking care of the stop sign and painting that over. This side hasn't had too much to do, so you can see I got my rain set up for the day. Shut up. Doing some cutting today. We're gonna do some framing, but yeah, here's the long view this way. You can see the 3 windows there from the outside. Those are gonna get painted, and we're probably gonna end up doing another 6 or 7 more. But yeah, so we'll come back in here and just give you a little walkthrough. So we're gonna put a chair of some form here that'll rotate, have a safety belt on it for Caitlin, and then stove's gonna be moved into the wall. There's gonna be a big heat shield right there to keep the front end safe, as well as a floor-to-ceiling wall to help retain heat. There's gonna be I'm gonna put a heat shield on the sidewall, and that's also gonna help push heat down. So behind me, we're gonna have our kitchen. To the left we're gonna put the sink to the left of the stove somewhere, and then there's gonna be a wall about a foot behind the stove, and that's gonna be where our cupboards and a little bit more counter spacers are gonna go. And we're gonna have a drop-down table with a bench seat over here, and I'm gonna have the table fold out so it fills up the whole space, so we can have approximately 5 or 6 people capable of seating around it for company. So come through here. This will be our hallway area. You can see the H on the wheel well there. So our bed is going to be right here. We're building a platform bed with storage underneath. It's going to raise up either on a weight system, or I'm just going to pick it up. Probably is going to be what happens. And then we're gonna have a small hallway in here. We'll have Pip's room on the left, and we'll have the bathroom on the right. And there's gonna be storage all throughout. And we're gonna close this door, and we're gonna have it sealed off. But we're gonna leave the door so that if we ever do renovate, we can reuse it. And it's a lot easier just to use the pre-curved piece than try and cut that angle in. And it's also already covered in aluminum, so it's water resistant. We'll just seal around it, and we're gonna put a small short deck off the back for our propane tank, and I'm gonna store my motorcycle back here for travel, and then we're also gonna do some under bus storage. So yeah, that's what we've been up to. This is the beginning of week 4. Well, it is Wednesday, so it's the middle of week 4. I've been a little bit busy, too busy to post things. So yeah, you can follow along on our Instagram page at rschooly.art, and you can follow along on our YouTube page. So have a good day. Bye.